minute man. Ooh, break me off, show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Ooh, break me off, show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no. From AM to PM.
3, 2, 1.
From AM to PM. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? And we're back with episode 2 of the FourCast. Yes, I hope y'all loved episode 1, okay? Because we're back with episode 2. Now, let me introduce the FourCast, my vulture culture, starting with myself. I am your host, Lonnie B.
I am the Barb, Baomi.
I'm the Barb Slayer, Omar.
And I'm just Brayden Jenkins.
Yes, so we are here today, the FourCast, and we are excited to be here. We had good reviews about the show. A lot of people enjoyed the show. They enjoyed you guys. All right, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to enjoy this show, but we are here, okay? Now, first of all, how did you guys' week go? But before we get into that, this is episode 2, and apparently, Baomi, he won't be making it to episode 3. Aww. Yes.
So sad. I will not.
Okay.
I'll be here in spirit, though. You know, you can always call me to be up here.
Yes, it's okay. They come and go. So, Baomi, tell everybody why you're leaving.
I am moving to Atlanta. I just wanted a fresh start.
Okay.
I've been in DC for a long time, and I just felt like very uninspired and kind of lost. Like,
wow.
Throughout my like transition of like being here, so I just want to like kind of comfortable too. So I just kind of want to push myself out somewhere that I don't know really nobody, and kind of like get out of my comfort zone.
But you came here not knowing nobody, right?
Like only like one person, and I've met people throughout, but now I feel like that I've gotten like comfortable, even like when it comes to like fashion, my brand, a lot of things that I do, I kind of like procrastinate on.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of like the environment where I'm in and what I'm doing is kind of make me feel kind of lazy.
And who you around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to push myself out there to like be by myself and like start it back up.
And go to a place where you can be more gayer. Right
Anywhere.
choice. But we're definitely going to miss you. You are a vibrant spirit, and you know I love you down. And anytime you're here in the District of Columbia, where I will resign, and I am inspired at, anytime that you're here in the District of Columbia, you're always welcome to come back to the FourCast.
Of course, I'll be here. Thank you so much.
Yes. So we have a lot to talk about, okay? This past weekend was such a gay weekend. Speaking of Atlanta, it was a gay weekend, okay? Here in the District of Columbia, it was Gay Pride. Yes. And I know you two, okay? You went out? You didn't go out for Gay Pride?
I didn't go to not one event.
Really? You saving it all for Atlanta.
Even though they all staying with me got so bad, but I'm like, I don't feel like it.
Okay.
I didn't feel like going out.
Well, I can tell you who did go out. Okay, yeah. A motherfucker who will go out even if it's not Gay Pride. Okay? Bitch, it could be Sunshine Pride, Dark Pride, Light Pride. He's going to be on the Pride. All right? Yes. Omar.
Yep.
He's going to give us the rundown of Gay Pride.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all the correct meaning of gay pride.
Oh, I like that because I really want to know because I thought it was all about sex, drugs, and cocaine.
No.
Okay, so first of all, we're talking about DC Pride.
Yeah.
Now, I would say this, Mr. President. That's another name I call Omar. I would say this. They said it was the best pride ever.
It was. Well, okay, so DC was actually known. Well, DC was the first black pride. The DC Black Pride was the first one in the United States ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a little history for it. So that DC was the first to do it, and then we were known as like the best pride. I thought, because my first pride going to was Atlanta, so I thought Atlanta was like the end all be all. Like,
hold on. I feel like it's some homophobic shit going on right now.
No, don't get me canceled.
I'm just saying, what's funny?
No, because I know I was waiting for you to respond because I know how you feel about GTL. That's what you call
Yeah,
it.
GTL.
I'm sorry. Continue.
No. So it's different prides I think that are lit, but for some reason this year I feel like I think it was a lot of new promoters and the parties were way better. The old promoters like Daryl Wilson, and I'm not gonna consider it. Well, I guess Xavier is a.
But they
older
say
promoter.
Daryl Wilson is he's the top
No,
in
he
the
is
city.
he is the legend, but he should rest.
You think so?
Yeah, the parties are dated.
Oh, you can't take Daryl.
Nowhere. The
Oh, you
parties are
can't-
dated.
you can't
No, the
take
thing
that.
is, no, I know. I have respect.
Hold on, Baomi, have you ever been to one of Daryl's parties?
Oh, I used to go every year. All white party.
Yes.
All white
Dated.
party is.
We'll get there because I've seen the footage from the white party.
You didn't go?
No.
Okay, go ahead. There's an angry gay man on here today. Go ahead, give it to
No,
us.
so I think that it's so many lit promoters out now, like Dana District with Love DC, Reggie Rich, Act Bad, what, the Asian guy, him, who else? Deviant. It's a bunch of people that are having these different types of parties, and the thing is, a lot of the people, they either went to college in like different states, and they're bringing the vibes from those states here, which is refreshing and new.
Oh,
The
okay.
DC promoter, Daryl Wilson, is like, it is legendary. So you got like Bullpen, you have Park. Nobody's going to Park no more.
Okay.
Nobody's going to Park no more.
So Bullpen, they say that's the new lit shit.
So Bullpen was cute. Bullpen was cute because it was like a family reunion.
Oh, okay.
That's why I like Bullpen.
Oh, so they had hot dogs and hamburgers.
no,
boys.
they had vendors. The problem with the Bullpen is the sound system is horrible.
Okay.
And I want these promoters, older promoters, to stop booking these artists. Like, why is LaToya Luckett booked at Gay Pride?
Oh, she was singing the hell out of them background vocals.
Out of who?
Them background vocals.
Yeah, why is she? I mean, her song's cute, but like, stop booking. Like, I love SWV, but why y'all got Coco? I don't want to hear "Weak in My Knees" at Gay Pride. Niggas is trying to pop ass and do. Like, I don't want to hear that. Why y'all keep booking them? Like, they was breaking Tamar for like Solo and Kiki Wyatt.
Okay, hold on. And I'm going to have to stop him right there, okay?
And she only got one song.
Who?
I don't want to get there.
No, well, you already brought it up.
No,
Who you
Kiki
talking
don't got
about?
one song. It's just that
They
that's
play
not
that
the
one
mood.
song.
That's not when you getting dressed to go out to the club. You're not listening to.
wanna hear lit
If
shit.
Only
But
You
hold
Knew.
on, but Coco got more than just Weak in the Knees.
No, I'm saying she got SWV
They
songs,
old
but
people.
the people at Pride do not want, like, the crowd that you want to come out. Like, if I was a promoter, I don't want just the 40-year-olds at my stuff. I want the 25 and up. Like, I want the lip. They don't want to hear that.
Oh, so you saying they don't want to hear SWV songs?
Not for
SWV.
Pride. Like, I don't, if you
Okay, we're
if
not
you're
going to do
put-
too much on SWV.
No, SWV is my favorite group. But if
Okay,
you're
no,
gonna
we're
pull a
not going to do
crowd,
too much on
human nature.
SWV.
You're not gonna pull a crowd for Pride. That, like, you're not gonna sound.
Because it might not be your last day, but your last hour. Okay, yeah, we're not
I
going
love
to do too
SWV, but I understand. Like, I need to see more. Like, I need to see
Carisha
more.
was the best guest that they had.
So y'all want
yeah.
y'all. So what you saying? It needs to be more current artists.
Yes.
Current artists.
Yes.
Okay.
Or like you
SWV.
want to have a party.
Okay, hold on. You're not gonna keep saying that's not your thing. Okay, yeah.
I love SWV because please don't cancel me. But I'm just saying, I agree.
Everybody know. If you know me, then you know I love 90s R&B. But for Pride, I do not want to hear "If Only You Knew." And like, I'm taking a shot, and if only you. No, you just killed my whole vibe.
So
It's
what you want to
over.
hear? Lil Jon.
Yeah, no, not Lil Jon. No.
Okay, so what you
No.
want to hear? Nuck if you buck.
But get me crazy.
JT ran out.
JT, you like all that stuff, like that was cute when Reggie Rich brought JT.
So y'all
when it
just
was
want
hot.
more current.
Yes.
So you
lit.
saying Daryl Wilson don't give current artists?
No, and I think that, but the good thing with him is I do think that he caters to a certain crowd, like the older generation, because I don't think that Pride is like when people be like, "Oh, I'm too old to go out for Pride." I think Pride is Pride. Like, you don't tell your uncle he too old to come to family reunion. So I don't think that that's an issue. So I think that there's a place for everybody. But when you charging $100 at the door for people to get in, the sound system need to be bumping. And I need to come and see something on the stage. And the DJ, come on, Cedric is
So who
iconic,
did they?
But
Yeah, what about Cedric?
he's iconic. That's it.
One thing about these new millenniums, they have no respect. They don't have no respect for the people that paid the way. They want y'all dead.
No,
they
I
want
you
y'all dead.
I want you to play in the beginning, and then let's get these new DJs. You want your party to be lit.
So you don't think they say Cedric have the girls jumping off the walls?
They don't have jumping on because those girls that's dancing to Cedric can't jump.
Okay.
That's true.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I know who can jump. I know who can make you jump. Crisscross to make you want to jump. Oh, wow. So you just saying it needs to be more current stuff.
Yes.
They need to move with the time.
Yes.
I get what you're saying.
Keep
So
your venues and all that, but just
move with the times.
yeah.
So let me ask you this, okay? Who was there that was current?
Carisha.
Now what do she do?
Maybe what she do? Carisha's a bad bitch.
Oh, so she just good to look at.
She performs.
The thing is, she's a personality.
So y'all prefer Carisha over JT?
Oh no, we do
No,
not do
so
that.
JT's the
Okay.
rapper, but please,
When they can't book JT, they get Carisha.
Oh, so that's what it is.
that's not true.
So what you saying is the corns ain't in order.
Well, JT was here last year and she showed up late and it was hot and she was complaining and all that other stuff.
Where she performed at last year?
At Reggie Rich party.
Okay, and where was his party at?
Bliss?
Oh, okay.
I think it was Bliss.
So what did Carisha do? She sung
She
City
performed-
Girl songs?
She's a city girl, so she's always gonna sing her. She's gonna
Hold
sing her
on,
new
was
stuff.
was Santana here?
No,
Oh,
but he was here like 2 years ago.
then I think people like Santana
Yeah.
should be
Party,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Santana should have been here. He's
yeah.
a good
He was
person to
already
have.
here.
Yeah, like if them two was there and they performed the Trip Out remix, that'd have been good. That'd have been. You would have got me there, cause that's my shit right now.
Yeah.
you would have got me there, but
I like Santana.
They ain't get me there. They didn't get me there.
Question: Is Sexy Red too much for y'all?
No, Sexy Red would have been a good. That would have been a good
okay.
host. That's current. Like you got to go with like what are they playing on the music? You hear
Those girls probably want a big
you hear
coin.
it.
That's what
right.
it is.
But they are
They
the
got
thing
it.
is y'all making the coin and y'all got sponsors. I know that.
Absolutely.
I know that for a fact.
But you know they want to keep that corn because this corn got to last them to the next gay pride.
Well, yeah, that's what
They
happens
make
with
a lot of money, especially when you charge them like $80 at the door, $60 at the door, and Bullpen was
100.
packed. I know they made a lot of money for
So
that.
hold on. So Bullpen is an outside event. So you charge to get in?
Well, it's inside the.
I never been down to the Bullpen.
Yeah, so you got to go in like inside the gate, and they got like vendors all around, and there's an upstairs and a downstairs. But they was charging. So the thing is, I understand why the promoters charge a lot because they promote all year. So they promote passes, they promote early bird tickets, and of course people they try to get their tickets the last minute. So it's like, okay, well, get your tickets the last minute, but it's gonna go up. So they do start at like 20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh,
and then
okay.
They go up. Or they give you your package deal where it's like you get your pass to go to all of this specific promoter's parties and you might pay like $200 and they give you the pass for the whole weekend. But I don't want to pay for a pass because I probably don't want to go to all of Xavier parties, all of Darryl Wilson parties. I want to mix and mingle. And if you somebody like me that gets on the list, you know.
I know that's
you
right.
don't
You
have to
better
buy
get
the
on that
passes.
list. You better get on that list. I don't understand why the prices are so ridiculous anyway when it's a guaranteed crowd. Like people going to come to the city anyway because it's gay pride. So you're going to have a guaranteed crowd anyway. So why do it have to be ridiculous? Sometimes it just come off as greed.
Well, they do like what the straight clubs do. When there's a celebrity or if it's like New Year's,
Okay.
the prices go up. So it's like you normally never pay to get into Nelly's, but then they charge you to go in there. I'm never paying to go inside Nelly's.
Why?
That's just because it's Nelly's.
It's a bar.
Yeah. Are you paying to go inside McDonald's?
Is that the place with the good wings?
But I'm going to pay for my food.
Yeah.
I heard about it.
Yeah, that's it. But it's like certain places it's just like I'm not paying to get inside. I'm not
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I don't care what holiday it is.
Okay, so let's get into some things about gay pride, okay? So, the parties was the parties. This is what I don't understand about gay pride, and maybe y'all can help me out, okay? And I never was the gay guy that always went to the gay functions. I never was that type. I was the go-go guy. You know, the only gay functions that I probably went to a lot was the Paradox when I used to
Come
go to
on now.
Baltimore. Yeah, and Clubs Buns and stuff like that, you know. And yeah, and Hippo. Yeah, used to go to those clubs and stuff like that. But I never was real big in the gay pride. Now, when I did have my moments when I did music and shit, okay, I did had a couple of performances, like, you know, K5 Entertainment booked me. You know, I had my shout out to Lenny, rest in peace, Lenny. You know, like they booked me and stuff. So I was participating in stuff like that. Now, my question, and it always been a question to me, what is the full purpose behind DC Gay Pride?
Well, I'm gonna give you the verbiage first.
Okay, you can give me, I want to know what it is.
Okay, so DC's Black Pride's purpose is to create a safe, celebratory space for the Black LGBTQ plus community while also raising awareness and funding for HIV/AIDS organizations serving this community.
Okay.
And then
Now, do you feel like that purpose was met?
yes, because I know that a lot of the parties and the even the events outside of the parties, like the gay pride free ball, the drag brunches, a lot of those proceeds go to the awareness and stuff
Okay.
like that. And those awareness organizations, they definitely donate to those events as well.
Okay.
So I do think that it does meet its purpose. People just don't shout those out that much, or they don't pay attention to that because everybody's just like worried about the party part of it.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of like.
But it is a purpose behind it all.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, okay, so that's a good thing. Well, shout out to DC Pride, and I hope everybody had a great time. They said it was a fabulous time. They said it wasn't that many fights, but it was some fights. They said the people was out there, you know what I'm saying, dancing and shaking and just having a good time. They said overall it was more fun than anything.
Yes.
It was more
I had
fun.
a ball. I didn't feel like I was in DC.
So why you decide not to go out, Baomi?
Most of the reasons because I'm moving. Most of the stuff was already packed. And number two, I just didn't feel the urge to go. Like I'm in this era where like I really don't want to go out that much. I'm very selective when I do go out. Even though I wasn't going to bullpen, but then I just decided not to. I mean, I've been every year since I've been here, so it's kind of like I didn't have it wasn't like I had to go.
Okay, well, shout out to Omar, because we knew nobody wasn't there. Omar was there. Yes, one thing he's going to be is at the parties. And anything else that we need to know, Omar, before we move on?
So the drama between, well, we was talking about Daryl Wilson, but I was going to get into TS Madison and Khia.
Oh, get into it and move up to the mic.
Oh, sorry. So Saturday, Khia was booked by Daryl Wilson to perform she was the opening for Carisha. For the all-white party. Now, the clips that I got from the all-white party, people
And these are the type of artists that you saying Daryl need to stop booking.
like, yes, when you hear, oh, you ladies pop your pussy, like, you get hyped, but nobody wants to,
Just
like,
do
nobody is checking for Khia. First of all, Khia should not be booked for no gay pride. She is homophobic, transphobic. She should not be booked. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Booking Khia at a gay pride is just like asking the devil to come to church. It's insane. It's the stupidest thing that you could ever do. It's dumb. And
one thing you need to know, the devil sure be up in them churches. But
so
go ahead.
she came and she got on stage and she basically stated, because what I heard was some people was kind of like booing her and throwing her shade, and she got up there and was basically explaining like she don't have a problem with the LGBTQ community. She had an issue with TS Madison and all her comments that she's made over the last 50 years about gay people and trans people was solely to TS Madison, which we all know that's a lie.
Okay.
So she got on stage, she made that announcement, and then TS Madison the next day got on live and basically cleared her and let her know, like, I didn't stop your money, because they said that T.S. Madison called and said that she didn't want Khia to get booked. And T.S. Madison was given, all you get paid is $2,500 and some lemon pepper wings. Why would I stop your bag?
Right.
She cleared her, and then she went to Daryl Wilson and she said she don't respect him because he could have got up there and said that I never called her or tried to get her canceled and stuff like that. He never cleared it up. And she said that's the faggot shit that she don't like.
And that's my question to y'all. What do y'all feel about that part? Due to the fact that she got on that stage and said what she said. And she said someone told her that T.S. Madison tried to stop her bag. Okay? And Daryl is the one that booked her.
Well, Daryl ended up booking her because they saw that T.S. Madison was actually booked for World Pride, which is a bigger pride than DC Gay Pride. So T.S. Madison felt like...
So was it done out of spite?
That's what T.S. Madison felt like. It's like, you found out that I was booked here and you didn't book me for yours. So it's like, let's go book Khia to be messy. But TS Madison and Daryl clearly had a relationship because she kept saying, Daryl, like, that wasn't right. I don't fuck with that. I don't respect that. And I don't either.
Did he respond?
No.
He ain't say nothing.
No. This is not his first time being in something like this, though.
Well, I don't really know Daryl like that,
Nobody does.
but don't do that.
No, they don't. They don't know him because he literally puts on for Pride and then he's gone.
But he is a name in the city.
No, I'm not saying that he's not known. I'm saying
Okay.
nobody knows him. Like, you can't really, unless you're like a close friend of him. Like, my gay father's one of his close friends.
Right.
So, he probably gonna chew my head up after he see this, but I don't really care. You don't really know him. So even like I'm friends with like a lot of different promoters, and they be like, they don't really know him, and some of them feel like he kind of like throw shade to them too, because they've all talked about.
Or is it
collaborating.
because he just want to handle his business and just keep his business separate from his personal life? He don't want to mix and mingle with the people he throw parties for.
It's not necessarily mix and mingle. I just feel like if you have a crowd of people, if your host, like what you do at your shows, after your shows, if you really got off the stage and then just went out the back door and nobody got to greet and speak to the cast and stuff like that, the feeling that we have after the show would go away.
Okay.
And I think that's the same thing with promoters. Like a lot of these promoters, they're in the crowd like shaking your hand, thank you for coming. You don't
Okay.
really get that. I know I haven't.
Okay.
And I've been outside for a long time.
You been to his parties. Have he ever shook your hand or gave you a hug like I hugged you when you walked in here?
I don't even see him.
Oh, okay.
And I used to go to 08 party all the time because that's like one of the hottest events that you go to when you come to Pride. But I mean, I personally have never spoken to him.
And I don't want to say that he doesn't do it because the events are huge. So maybe he goes up where the VIP is. Well, that's where I saw him at mostly for the bullpen, up in that area. But
Right.
other than that,
Well, this is what I want to comment on, okay? This is the part that I want to comment on. The fact that Khia went on the stage and said what she said and nobody checked her.
yeah, that was crazy.
That's the part that I don't like, especially if it wasn't true.
Well, it wasn't.
If TS Madison did not say that, that's wrong on the promoter's part. Someone could have made, even if you ain't want to speak, you should have released a statement. Because don't make it seem like that she's really out here undercutting and trying to take away from
Exactly.
people when she's out here on her grind trying to eat like everybody else.
Exactly.
That's the part I don't like. So if that is the case and y'all know she didn't say that, somebody needs to clear that up.
Well, they know. I don't think that he. Hopefully he does. But he had. What was it? The event was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's Wednesday. I just personally feel like if he ain't cleared up by now, he ain't gonna clear it up.
Yeah, and stop putting them against each other. This shit is getting late. It's late and dated. Like, you know what I'm saying? TS, my girl, she's doing her shit. She's out here doing her shit, making her way, paying her way, doing her shit, getting residuals, and also she was just named. She got a day
Yeah,
in
day
DC.
here in DC,
Yeah,
yeah.
in DC, like that's major. So we gotta stop trying to attack people as they continue to climb. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they really need to clear that shit up right there. So
TS Madison.
yes. So back to you, bae. Okay, what do you have for us today?
So a couple of days ago, the icon Janet Jackson
Come on now.
Talk about it.
received her Icon Award at the American Awards. She's won 11 awards from them. She has performed in 7 years on the main stage. So she performed and she got her Icon Award, and then she put in her speech that she feels that she's not an icon, but I
Ooh.
believe that she is. Like, people are so inspired by her, like from decades, from then and to now and to current time. Even certain celebrities want to still do features with her. She's asked to do like samples. I think she is very iconic. And she performed two of her most iconic songs. Someone to Call My Lover, because it got viral on TikTok again, so it reached the Billboard charts, and she did All For You, and she looked good too, and
She
she was
looks
singing
amazing.
live.
She looks
bomb.
amazing. She looks amazing. She looks so youthful.
She looks good.
She do. She looks so youthful.
Yeah, she looked good. She sang
Over
live.
50.
But I can understand when people be like, I'm not an icon. Because I
Very
be saying
humbling.
that. I be saying that too. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like she probably feel like it's still things that she haven't reached yet. Or it's still things that she probably haven't accomplished. I know for me, that's what I feel like.
Which is two things could be true at the same time, but that doesn't take away you being an icon.
Yes.
It's just, you just a...
Well, I'm saying that for me. Janet, you're a motherfucking icon.
Yeah,
I'm saying that
y'all
for
are
me.
still grinding icons.
Yeah.
Is what I would call it.
I like that, grinding icons. Yeah.
So, but she's more than an icon. I think that this award is like way past due. She should have got this like 10 years ago.
Yeah. But that's what they do.
And you know it's so crazy. They gave it to Rihanna in 2013, and they gave it to Lionel Richie in 2022, and ever since then they just now give it to Janet.
That's sad.
Yeah.
They give
Like,
it to
where's Nicki
Rihanna.
at?
They
Like, I'm
get
confused.
where's who?
I'm just saying, it's other icons that should have been in there.
But where's who?
Nikki. Let's say it now. I'm just. I'm glad. I'm so glad that Janet got it.
Because she's a motherfucking monster.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how
She's a
like.
self-titled queen. She gave herself the title first. Let's be clear. She gave herself the title first.
But I am glad that Janet got it. You know, hopefully
Okay.
they'll do Nikki next year.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But I don't know how that works because that should be out of order anyway. Because how can you get Rihanna Icon Award before Janet?
She made it out so more numbers and stuff before.
Oh,
Janet.
that's what it's about. It's about.
I think it has to do with
everything.
all of that, yeah. And I feel like Rihanna is an icon too. I feel like that from her success and how she's become and how they pushed her in the music industry, she is iconic for what she has done.
Right. But my
Janet
thing is when
too.
it comes to icons, I don't think it's about sales. It's about impact.
Yes.
Legacy.
Every Halloween, they're dressing up doing Rhythm Nation.
I mean, people do.
You know what I'm saying?
Rihanna as well. It is about impact.
Yeah, she's
100%.
Janet Jackson is an impactful artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody underneath her, not everybody, but most of the people from the Sierras and to those girls, they are mimicking Janet, even
Mm-hmm.
J-Lo. Like it's a Janet, you know what I'm saying, vibe that they do with their presentation and their performance.
Yeah.
Like her existence is just so impactful to me.
The best
so
thing
that's what
about
makes her
yeah.
iconic. So when I think of icons, I think of impact. I don't think of sales. I don't think of style. I don't think of fashion, red carpet looks. I think of impact. Like Michael Jackson has been dead over 10 years. And they're still Thriller.
Yeah.
They're still moonwalking. They're still trying to duplicate his videos. They're still trying to do whatever it is. That's why me as a Michael Jackson fan, it's so hard to impress me when I see other artists perform because Michael have done it or done something way better than it. Like it's really hard. Popping out the stage, Michael doing it. Flying around, Michael got in the backpack, flew out the thing. It's just everything Michael has done. Raining on stage, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Britney Spears. Britney did it. Like we have seen it
Diana
before.
Ross did it as well.
Diana Ross did it too. You know, we have seen it. Prince did it too. Purple Rain, bitch. We have seen it. You know, so it's really hard for it to be impressive. So when people do certain things, it's just like we've seen that shit before. We just seen it. So, but that's what I think. It's just impactful. So what do you have for us today when it comes to your hot topic that you're going to bring to the table? Because us gays been talking straight, ain't say shit. Go ahead.
I didn't have much to say.
Okay, I
didn't
know.
have much to say.
I know
Yeah, how
you
was
right.
the food?
The
How
fu-
was the food?
He
out
didn't want to
there?
be canceled.
How was the food? Was the wings good? The drinks? All of that. It was
But
a
just
great time.
go ahead. Give us your hot
Okay.
topic for today.
My hot topic is Orlando Brown. He responded and made some video to Raven Simone. Basically, they've been going back for a minute.
He's still
now.
talking.
Yeah, he's still talking. He was on that Baddie show.
Bad
man-
Boys.
Yeah, the Bad Boys one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but basically
Is this current or outdated?
no, this is current because
Okay.
she was asked by a guest on her podcast that she does with her wife, and basically she was saying like she didn't want to respond, and basically like he's putting on a front. He's a good actor, and she was saying all of this. You know, she's known him through before the drugs, him as a kid. She was saying it was all a front. And then he made a video responding to her, of course, saying some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very sad.
People like to keep themselves in the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
So let's go on to you with your hot topic, okay? Do you have a hot topic for us today?
So mine is the TikTok sensation, the little girl Miss Shirley, the little girl that's doing the fan dance. So
I don't know her.
it's been
Oh, the black girl.
Yeah, it's a 4-year-old. Her name is Miss Shirley. That's not her real name, but her mother named
her Miss Shirley.
And she was going viral for doing like the dances. But now people are people called I guess wherever they're from is called DHS, but basically CPS on their mother because they're saying that the little girl was booked. She's getting booked at adult events with no children, and the mother's exposing her.
Wow.
And she did a video to like Johnny Gill's My. So the little girl had like a little red dress on and a wig, and they were saying that it was like inappropriate. I watched the video. I didn't think that it was inappropriate. The song is inappropriate, but like she was mimicking, like she was making fun of the song basically. I think the mother went off because a man, he ended up coming out saying that he's the one that called CPS on the mother, and she had to go to court. She had to go to the police station. Then the little girl, I think next Tuesday or it might have been yesterday, had a forensic testing to make sure that she wasn't being abused at home.
Wow.
They had to come to the mother's house, all because of the video going viral of her doing the line dance and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Insane.
That's crazy.
I don't think the mother exposing the child.
I don't think so either.
She just dancing. I mean,
She having fun?
That was it. I wish my mother would have did that.
People like
people
that.
on TikTok doing way worse than.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
They was probably giving, oh no, this is prostitution.
Yeah,
They was giving, this is
They
prostitution.
called the mother sluts, and they was calling the mother a bad mother. So she ended up, she was quiet because this was
The
going on for
internet
like a
cruel
month.
as shit.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's cruel
horrible.
as shit.
Yep.
They always got something to say. And here we are, 3 gay men and 1 straight one with something to say. People always got something to say.
I'm on Miss Shirley's side. Keep clapping them fans.
With a red dress on to Johnny Gill. With a red dress on to Johnny Gill. Well, rather red dress of Johnny Gill than En Vogue giving him something he can feel. Okay, well, let's go on and move the fuck on, okay? Yeah. Because these bitches start coming under these comments. I'm blocking.
Oh my God.
So go ahead. What do you got for us for your hot topic, babe?
Okay, mine is kind of like a discussion too. It's on the whole Remy Ma and Papoose situation. So as of
Somebody was gonna
recently,
talk about
Remy Ma she's exposing everything. I mean, she's bringing it all out, like everything she
Really?
got, she exposing. So she's talking about how
She is, though. She even took his hat off. Go ahead. Yeah, she even took his hat off.
She's talking about how he keeps saying that he wants a son. How he keeps saying he wants a son, he wants a son, he wants a son. And come to find out, he has a son, but he just disowns the son because he's transgendered.
Oh.
Yeah, so she exposed. She said that this be a child since that's like my son, like since he was 4 and now he's 24, and you disown him. You keep saying how you want a son because you don't like his lifestyle. And I just want to know, like, how do you guys feel about like? Well, I would basically be for you mostly, like, if your son was like to be gay or like transition, how would you feel about that? Would you like disown them, or like how would that make you feel?
I wouldn't disown him.
Hold on, before you say something, I got a question. Is he disowning him or is he respecting him?
No, Remy saying like he's giving like, I don't have a son, I really want a son, as if he's like
Not there.
not even like admission him like he's nothing at all. Like,
But what if the transgender just want to be looked at as a lady now and not a son? That's what I'm saying. Is he respecting the transgender?
she said he doesn't like it at all. She said he disowns because he doesn't like his transition, his
Okay.
sexual like beliefs.
Okay. Also, go ahead.
I wouldn't disown him, but I would say that it's a process. So if that's what he want to do, I support him through that transition. But I also I would need help with understanding as he goes through that transition. Like even if his mother or someone else was there to like kind of assist, but I love and support him, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, I loved him when he was a boy. So if you want to be a girl now, like, I mean, what I'm gonna just be like, fuck you. Like, you ain't my son, you ain't my daughter. Like, nah.
He took his
But-
time with that. He
Yeah,
took his time because
I
he
had
know
to
the
be
gay
careful.
Congress.
I had to be
He
careful.
know the gay Congress. Don't be scared of the motherfuckers, Brayden.
I ain't say I was scared.
Yeah.
So the thing with the whole thing with transgender, I think, is a double-edged sword, because me having a lot of transgender women friends, and a lot of their families are supportive. What the transgendered person had to understand was that the same way that you're going through changes, you have to respect the fact that if your mother had you as this, it's like she's losing a child and now transitioning herself to like, it's like my child's still here, but it's a different person because I had a boy or I had a girl, and now you're transitioning into something else. So a lot of them told me like they had to give their family grace the same way that they wanted their family to give them grace.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's
that's
like,
a mature.
Yeah,
that's
it's
maturity.
never just
maturity.
I think that some people look at it like, well, you gotta accept me for who I am, but you don't understand like you're changing your whole gender.
Yes.
So it's like it's
You gotta
not
give
the
them
easiest
time.
thing. Yeah, you gotta give certain people time. I don't think that they should be disrespected though.
No, me neither.
That's the difference.
Me neither.
Like, there's a difference between being like clueless and wanting, like how he said, like I need somebody to teach me.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Yes.
I
I'm
don't
saying,
understand
like,
it, but I respect your journey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't understand it, but I respect your journey.
Yeah. Can I say one more thing?
Real quick.
Okay, real quick. The only reason why I feel like, well, there's other straight men out there, but I feel like it's a rare breed of us that are comfortable in our sexuality and able to just accept certain things or go through that process or willing to go through that process versus just be like, nah, fuck that, nah, you a faggy, or whatever. And I feel like people like you, having a friendship with you and being around you over the years, it's allowed me to kind of grow into that maturity also.
And it also allowed you to say words you ain't supposed to say.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah, okay.
That's a
Be
take
careful.
back.
Be careful.
It was an accident.
Yeah, okay. Be careful.
It was an example.
You thought it was just me and you having this conversation. There's two other gay ones right here and a big one. So you be careful, okay?
The ring's on.
Okay. Be careful. It
go.
ain't just us. It ain't
Okay,
just
all
us.
right, yeah,
But he mean no harm. He mean no harm, RuPaul. Okay, yeah. He mean no harm. Okay, yes. Laverne Cox, he mean no harm. They will come, bitch. They will come. Okay, yeah. But yeah, we understand what you we understand what you saying. We understand exactly what you saying. Okay, so we're gonna have to speed up the process real quick. So right now, I'm gonna go into something, and we're gonna try to get into it as fast as we can because we're running out of time. Okay, yes. Okay, it was a session before us. All right, so here we go. All right, yes. We are here to discuss the overrated fashion brands. Real quick, give me one, Omar. What's an overrated fashion brand?
Right now, to me, it's Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton?
I think it is highly overpriced. Highly overpriced.
Really?
They runway pieces is
They
lit
cheaper
like,
than Balenciaga?
No, they not.
They not?
No, they are not.
Clothes?
No, they are not.
Oh, okay. Because Balenciaga high shit.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton is extremely high. They never go on sale. So if you see somebody say, I got this on sale, it's fake.
No, you can go to Saks on the Rack. Saks on the Rack.
If you go in the Louis Vuitton store and they say they got it on sale, it's fake.
Ooh.
They're lying.
Come on now. He know the Africans. Okay, yes. All right. So what do you think is an overrated fashion brand, Baomi?
I had two in mind, but I'm going to stick with my first one, and it was Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
My second one was Rick On because of how easily it could be like duplicated. So it's like people wanted the shoes so bad now you can get them on AliExpress. So like it just makes the trend overrated and not as it's supposed to be very like closed in. Like only people can get it. You have to spend money on it. But now it's become so like heavily duplicated. I don't know if you get a shoe on. I don't know if the shoe is Rick On or if it's just On or Ricky Lay. I don't know which shoe it is because people got it so much. But
well,
those are my
Baomi,
two.
everything is duplicated. Just ask Steve Matt.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
And I used to work for Steve Madden.
Okay, so you know.
But they did it in a classy way,
Oh, please!
They did it in a classy way.
They did it in a thief, bitch,
Yeah,
way.
They don't play the name of everything.
Okay. Oh yeah, Balenciaga. Yeah, it could be a little overpriced for something ripped up.
Yeah, or like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think?
I
What's
was
the
gonna
over?
say the same thing. that you said.
Balenciaga.
Yeah, and also the duplication, like people just make cheap versions of other
Yeah.
things. You go on Shine,
It's true.
Sheen, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not into the dupes. I just feel like if you can't afford it, then just
Don't get
get something that you can afford and make it work.
Right.
yeah,
But I also understand people want to be a part of the trends. To me, like, why I'll spend it's a feeling that I get when I'm able to purchase something that I really want. I also look at it as an investment, and it just looks better.
Right,
to me.
right. Well, you know what I'm gonna say, and I love him. God knows I do. I love him, but it's just overpriced sometimes. Because there's been times I picked up the shirt and I said I just can't do that, and it'd be a simple shirt, Ralph Lauren. Like, I love Ralph Lauren stuff. I just like Ralph Lauren. It just be something so simple. I'm like, Ralph, I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that, Ralph. Yes, and I go to the counter and I pick up all this shit. And as soon as I get there, I'm like, put that back. Put that back. Yeah, I don't want that neither. Put that back. And I leave out with socks.
It's an all-American brand.
But it's just, I understand he's iconic. I know what y'all saying. I know he probably looking at this, you know what I'm saying, his cabin somewhere. But Ralph, it's just too much. Okay, so let's move on real quick, all right? Let's name a trend that we want to return back to the fashion industry. Let's start with you this time, Baomi.
See, I didn't have a trend. It was more of something that I felt like needs to come back.
What's that?
But it could be a trend too. I think originality when it comes to like the way you dress.
Come on, babe!
I know for me, like I like to look for inspiration. I don't want to look like everybody else.
Hakuna Matata! Hakuna Matata!
I think originality needs to come back as a trend
Yes!
because it's lacking very heavily.
We don't know who's straight or gay no more.
Oh my God, you so
I stole yours?
kinda.
Yeah, because you got that cute choker on. We don't know who's straight or gay no more. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And everybody like black polish. I'm afraid.
I like that though.
For the man,
I do like that they are making, because I feel like that in society in general, women get more a variety of clothing than men do.
Okay.
So now that men can have flared jeans or like it
Crop
just
top.
you can change like your expression, because everybody don't want to put on a flannel and a baggy jeans. So I feel like that I do like that they're trying to like make it like the men version, but some stuff can be too far. I mean, I can understand that too.
but I feel like a masculine man with swag is a best dressed man. I feel like a masculine man with swag, and he don't have to go over and beyond and be so flamboyant. Like he don't have. It was something about Cameron in pink furs that was just not gay. It was just fly.
It was different.
You know what I'm saying? It was when Cameron put them pink furs on and his little jeans and his Timberlands. It's just fly. He ain't had to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Now with a choker and a crop top and all that other little shit. Cameron didn't have to do all that. And he wasn't doing all that. But how he looked, it was just so fly and masculine at the same time. Nowadays, everybody just look like they got Vaseline between their ass cheeks.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, they do. They do. It's just gay. It just look like they got Vaseline and their nickname is Squeaky. It's just gay. I'm like, this don't look good. It
What?
freaks me out when I go on the block
Squeaky
and I
is
see
crazy.
it's squeaky. Okay, yes. And so these wipe, it's gonna be sticky. But it's just gay. And when you go on the block and you see them niggas out there with bell bottoms on and they green, I'm ready to go back in the house. Go ahead, friend. Yeah, it's a gay time. Y'all talking about Pride with this weekend? Pride is every fucking day. It's just, okay.
I think I want the so I feel like they trying to bring it back, or they've been trying to bring it back for a minute, like the 90s
Love the 90s.
the 90s fashion, but I want to see more like the clean cut, like the Nia Longs, the Aaliyahs, like those girls. Like I'm sick.
You talking about like the baggy look? Look, Aaliyah baggy
Just
look?
clean, like it, no,
Minimal
because you had
fashion.
like you had the girls like that was the Clueless girls. You had the Saved by the Bell
Plague.
girls. You had the Family Man. Like those girls that
Hillary
like
Banks.
they was Hillary Banks, like rapping curl girls. Like I'm so sick of lace fronts and frontals. Bitch, burn them. Glue, take the glue, eat it, and just throw it in the trash. Like I'm sick. Where's the roller sets? Like something like. I want to
The
see
Dominican
that.
blowout.
Yeah, like where them bitches at? And
Yes.
for the dudes, like you said, like I appreciate the metrosexual guys, because you had like Shawn Wayne and them guys like that, but bring back like I don't want to see like my older brother. I don't want him dressed like me.
I get
don't.
that. That's what I said.
And it's not about like some of y'all gonna be like, oh, well, you ashamed of. It ain't shit about me. I just want to be able to tell that this my homeboy and not somebody I want to talk to.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Right.
So bring that back.
The clean cuts, the
Yeah.
head cuts.
Yeah.
I was okay with the Gumby cuts. Like the Gumby cuts and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? New Jack City and all that. When y'all putting that red shit and that blonde shit right here. Yeah.
Oh, that was
Straight.
the Wiz.
Yeah. No, that was gay. That's what that was.
But
Okay.
Khalifa did that. That was impactful.
What?
When he put the blonde
That was an
streak.
Arab.
Who did that?
Wiz Khalifa
Wiz
started
Khalifa.
that.
Yeah, gay. I'm not saying Wiz is gay, but it's just let everybody just
and that
stay
dirty
in the,
look.
that
Get outta
lane.
here.
Yeah.
Get
Golden
put pants
gooses. Golden gooses.
up. I like that.
I don't. You want to talk dirty? Go look, go golden goose. They look worn. Is these new or these used? That's what I ask when I go in there and pick them up. Is these used? I'm not doing that. That comes from them Caucasian people. A pair of dirty chucks. They're wet. And you go in their house, the painting
The
is
dirty chucks that's in
$50,000.
though.
The
I don't
dirty
like nothing
chucks.
dirty.
Yes.
I don't. Me neither. I don't like nothing dirty.
It depends on the aesthetic of the
Dirty
look.
and ran over. I can't do
No,
that.
there is a fine line, but like if it has like a little bit, like a little bit of little mud on it, it's okay. But like if it's, because sometimes it goes with the look. Like if the look is to give like very like that type of thing, then it goes with it.
You got to take those off before you walk in my house. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. We all different. What about you?
Everything that they said, I feel like it's the music though. I feel like the music has some type of inspiration on the fashion and what's going on, like that gothic style. I feel like that's why like a lot of people like outside of it, I mean, I gotta choose my words lightly. But yeah, you know, all of that painting your nails and all of that, some people view that to be gay, you know, and then other people are like, oh no, like
They say it's self-expression.
Yeah.
the
And they
goth
was
people
doing
did
that
it.
in rock and
Yeah.
punk rock and all of that back then.
And they was also fucking their bandmates.
I don't know nothing
They
about
was.
that.
They was.
I don't
They
know
was
that.
in there.
Allegedly.
Baby.
9-inch
Baby,
nails.
your 9-inch nails. You know what that stands for? Code name? You want to know the code name of 9-inch nails?
No,
Yeah, you want to know the code name? Yes, Merlin Manson.
Oh,
Who want to have a
with
woman?
that eye.
Who want a woman and man name at the same time? You know what that was a code name for?
I don't want to know.
Yes, transgender. Yeah, that's what that was a code name for. You know that was drag queen. Merlin Manson.
Yeah.
Icon.
You know them rock stars, they do anything.
Yeah, with the piercings.
Yeah. Sniff that coke up their nose and shit. Go get my Barbie doll. They do shit. They do shit. They do shit.
I know. I seen Brother Chucky.
Yeah.
Seen Brother Chucky.
Go get my Barbie doll. And the Barbie doll is a pink white man coming in there, ready to do whatever the fuck that rock man want him to do.
That's some scary shit.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers wasn't creative. They were freaky.
Wait.
What?
They
is
were
wrong with
freaky.
this man?
Yeah. It was only one man that dressed like a woman that wasn't on that shit. Rest in peace to Prince. That was it. Prince wasn't on that shit. Don't y'all start nothing in here. The gays want everybody to be gay. Prince ain't on that shit. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, Prince was a freak.
Dennis Rodman.
That means coochie eating. That's what that means. That's what that means, coochie eating.
Or ass eating.
No, ass don't sound like that. That's squeaky.
Okay,
Coochie.
so then how would you explain Prince's symbol?
What?
Come on.
His symbol for who he was.
Because he didn't want y'all to label him as something that he wasn't. So, bitch, since you don't know how to identify what I am, here. Look at this. Yeah, it's a superhero symbol. Batman had one.
Yeah, he did that soundtrack too.
Yeah, here we go. So let's move on. Let's get up out of here. So before we go, we have questions like we had last time, and y'all flooded me. You say, oh yeah, we got y'all can ask us questions and shit, and here y'all come with all these questions. There's about 52 fucking questions in that email. But I'm not gonna read all 52. Okay, yes. Because our session, we had to get in on time. So here we go. So I'm gonna start off with who, okay? And some of this shit is weird. And I want you to know that before I read it. Hey, if this your question. Some of this shit is weird, okay? Lisa from San Francisco, this is weird, okay? And this is to Braden, okay? And Lisa wants to know from San Francisco, how important are female feet to you?
Come on.
That's interesting.
Really? It was weird and freaky.
No. I feel. First of all, let's get this out here. Your hygiene got to be together.
That's right.
Your hygiene got to be together. And I feel like as I get older as a man, like I feel like there's certain things that I wouldn't do. Like now, you know, I wouldn't mind rubbing my woman's feet or whatever. But you know, it can't be no corns. Like
I think that's what she wanted to know. Lisa wanted to know.
yeah, it can't be boomerang. I pull the sheets up.
Oh yeah, Boomerang. Good movie. Come on now.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, we don't get those no more.
But I would say yeah.
Feet are important. So if her feet ugly,
But I don't know if I'm like, getting the whipped cream and looking between the toes and all of that. But I'll rub your feet, you know.
But hold on, if she got corns on her feet, she got to go.
Yeah, she gotta go. Hygiene is important.
So you couldn't fuck her with drop socks on?
No.
Okay. Here we go. So let's move on. All right.
Preference.
This is for you, Baomi.
Oh God.
And this is from Tony. Okay? This is a boy. This is from Tony from Brooklyn, New York.
Come on, hometown.
Okay? He wants to know, do you believe? Okay, hold on, Tony. Is this a hookup question? Okay.
Come on, man.
All right,
you
here
might
we
be
go.
moving to New York.
Okay, Tony from Brooklyn, New York. I like how that came out. Brooklyn, New York. He wants to know, do you believe that having sex on the first day affects the potential for a successful relationship?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So after he hits you, he got to go. You don't want to see him no more.
I'm just not going to do that. But
Have you ever had that before?
No. Contrary to popular belief, I've been on maybe one date in my life.
Oh, really?
Yes, I haven't been on dates like that. But
So everything else was a hookup, not a date. See what I'm saying? He lying and he on his way to Atlanta. Okay, y'all see him down in Atlanta in one of the motherfucking parties that my friend go to with the shirts off, talking about some too much booty in the pants. Send me the video, bitch. Send me the video. He on his way to Atlanta trying to be real reserved. If y'all see him in one of them rave parties with his shirt and shit on, talking about send me the video. But go ahead.
yeah, I just think that some people do it. Some of my friends I know they do it, but I just think that I just need to know you a little bit more than that because I don't know what you I don't know any of that information.
So do you have a time limit on when you give it up?
The last person I talked to, I waited almost a year and a half.
God, wow.
Because we were friends.
Oh, he
first.
was still on Jack. Bitch, he was still on Jack. A year and a half?
Yeah, because it started off as friendship.
Now, when you say no sexual contact, are we talking no oral, no nothing?
Yeah, in this instance, it was none of that.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't do that. I have to know you and know something because I don't know what you give, what you do. I need to figure out what is given before I decide to give you that part or do. Yeah, because people.
What you mean? What is given? Parts or personality?
All of that. I need to kind of because you don't want. I feel like that when you have sex, it's also it's a spiritual, intimate thing too. You don't want to. Let's say this person has depression issues and all those things, and then we're having sex, and now that's attached to me because I need to know. I need to know something.
You have sex with me.
Yes, that's right. Oh, Atlanta ain't ready for you. They don't want you down there. They don't want you down there. Bitch, you are a gay Christian.
It's not just
Baby, you are a gay Christian. They don't want no gay Christian down there. They want whores.
Yeah, I can't. I'm never gonna be that.
They want wild whores. So you shouldn't be moving. Omar should. You need to stay inside. No,
The fuck is going on?
It's no. But yeah, that's a very good question. Very good answer though.
Please take that out the
Okay, so we have one for me. Okay. Here we go. Well, I'm gonna do me last. I'm gonna do Omar. Okay. So we got one from Omar. Okay, and this is from Stanley, another man. Shout out to the fellas. Okay, Stanley. Okay, from Oakland, California.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Now Stanley. Okay. This bitch wanted a cabin. It's Stanley from Oakland.
I know it's Stanley. That's why I said that.
Are you from Oakland, California?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
To the west.
Oh, okay, Stanley. Now maybe Stanley. Okay, there's another hookup question. This shit is getting weird. Okay, Stanley wants to know from Omar, do you think dating a white man is an option for you? Stanley, when they think that long, you can go
Okay,
ahead and
so
log
I'm
off.
not- I'm
Go ahead and
not-
log off, Stanley,
I'm
when they
not
think this long.
I'm not against it, but my preference wouldn't be white. But I'm not like, when I was younger, I used to be like, hell no, I'm not doing that, or whatever the case is. But you just like never know. But I don't. It wouldn't be my preference. But it's a certain type of like white man that I would date.
Tom Cruise,
No. I need like
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like a David Beckham.
Okay.
Yeah, like David
Black in
Beckham.
it.
Yeah, it gotta be like a little tan. Like,
Ooh, let's give it racism, Stanley. Okay.
but I'm not against it.
All right. Okay. Lonnie B. Okay, here we go. And this, oh shit. This is from Tamika from DC. Okay. Okay. She says, do you think that moving on quickly might indicate that you have unfinished business in your previously relationships and careers? Did I move on quick? Did I have unfinished business? I mean, the business is done. If I'm moving on, that's what it means. The business is done. There's no more business to be had. If I'm moving on quickly, you know what I'm saying? It means I got to get the fuck up out of here for the house burned down. So that's what that means, Tamika. And what part of DC you the fuck from? You a government worker. So yeah, so those are our questions. Thank y'all so much for writing in, and continue to write in at blonnie@yahoo.com. So if you have questions that you want to ask me and my panel, one will be gone, so don't say nothing else about Baomi because he's gone to Atlanta as a Christian. Okay? All right, he's going to Atlanta.
Lady.
So you so don't y'all ask nothing else about Baomi. Well, that is our time. That is our time, and that's our show. Once again, this is episode 2 on the FourCast. Again, I am Lonnie B.
I am the number one barb in the whole nation, Baomi. Thank you. Continue.
And I'm Omar.
I'm Cedric Jamal.
And we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell us what you think about the FourCast as we continue to grow this show along with this channel. See y'all next time.
Now, who gonna replace me? I need to know.